Alright, well anyways, Woody Two Shoes, episode 10, guest Mason Smith, take 2.
But I get it.
Sometimes, you just gotta read the kitchen.
Listen, cancel culture is real.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it. I
Cancel culture is real. And with that being said, Trump 2024. Fuck yeah.
And that's how we start the podcast. Let's go.
You started off this episode by going, I'm not old.
Prepping for the zombie apocalypse, and we're prioritizing
PlayStations first.
PlayStation.
This is why we're gonna die first.
Did I just get the golden fucking touch?
And then I have to explain to you websites.
You did.
That's what the Texas butthole tickler used to say when he ran away.
Trunchbull. All right, good pull.
Was she?
what the fuck did you do?
Dicks.
And Rich is fucking full-blown making out with this lady.
Quality content.
Hell yeah.
The world's our oyster, dude. You fucking wore your tracksuit.
Oh yeah, I did. I knew you
We're
had
not
the,
gonna go through this episode and not address the fact
that
that you wore your tracksuit.
Fuck yeah, dude. I knew this was a video podcast, so I wanted to look snazzy. DJ Snazzy Jeff.
Andy, I forgot my beer. It's right there. Could you say it to me when you get a chance? Sorry, I'm still like, I know it's scattered, but I didn't get my pregame hit off of that. I left my beer over there.
Okay.
DJ Snazzy. You
Jeff.
said Snazzy Jeff.
Yeah.
That's your fucking rap name?
No, I just thought it was a funny pun. Because I am the Punisher.
The Punisher. That's an inside joke. I named you the Punisher the other day because you're like the self-titled, self-proclaimed king of puns.
Love a pun.
Yeah, who doesn't?
They are fun.
Yeah, but you go hard in the paint with them big time. All right, let's talk about this tracksuit.
Yeah, this ain't high noon. I ain't gonna be doing no puns.
Yeah. So there's a backstory behind this because you told me about your tracksuit
Months ago.
or you said I just got my tracksuit in, and you said it's a gentleman tracksuit, and then I mentioned Two Bears, One Cave, and I was like, oh, Bert and Tom just got theirs in.
Yeah, so they stole this from
and
me.
then you immediately got mad.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
because
went into a little bit of a rant. So I'll let you pick it up from there.
So I saw, obviously everyone saw The Gentleman when it came out. It's a great Guy Ritchie film. Great movie.
Colin Farrell is fucking excellent. In it,
steals every scene.
Yeah,
that's who I thought looked the fucking coolest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I immediately Googled gentleman tracksuit. Like, how do I get one?
Yeah.
And I found a company that makes them. And I ordered it back in I bet I ordered it in December. And I didn't get it until about a month ago or less.
Which is just December,
And
pre-pandemic, right?
No, this December before, 2020 December.
So that's,
No.
Wasn't...
No, this past December. So it was still in the pandemic.
Isn't that right when everything started?
No, dude. Beginning of March, we're in a year. We're at a year of the pandemic,
So December 2019 is when everything started.
Yes.
In December
No. March of 2019, or you're fucking with me. March of 2020 is when everything shut down.
Yeah.
So we're a year in.
Right. So
But
December of 2019 is when everyone started kind of getting sick a little bit and it started picking up, is my point.
Sure,
so
but I ordered
this.
I ordered this in December of 2020.
Like
3 or 4 months ago.
During pandemic.
Yeah, exactly.
A few months back.
Exactly. And after I order it, I'm just waiting, and I see on Two Bears, One Cave, they order tracksuits.
Yeah.
Totally my idea.
Yeah. Yeah, because they started talking about the gentleman on the show.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, let's get tracksuits."
You're like, dude, I'm fucking
I'm waiting on mine.
Yeah.
Mine's on the way.
Isn't that a bummer when you like have an idea where you think it's like original, or not even like not necessarily a joke with a punchline, but just kind of like a funny concept, and then you hear someone famous talking about it or a comedian talking about it, and you're like, well, that'll never be my joke, but I fucking swear I beat you, bitch.
Dude, it's the same thing as so pre-pandemic. Let's go 2 years ago.
Real quick though, just in case you're a little loud, yeah.
Is that better?
Probably perfect, yeah.
Good, Andy.
Yeah.
So pre-pandemic.
I didn't realize he had that.
Pre-pandemic. Do you remember my joke about I did my 23andMe and it turns out I'm Asian, Caucasian?
Yeah.
You remember that joke?
I do know that joke.
So when I did that joke, a couple months go by and Woody Harrelson goes on SNL and does that joke.
Get the fuck out of here.
I was literally, Carrie and I were both screaming at SNL. That's my fucking joke. I can't fucking believe it.
Did you like
email Woody?
No, like a lot of comedians.
It's not that clever. I get it.
I don't do this, and I see it, and I'm just like, all right, I understand it, but the majority of the time, the quality of the content's not there. But what comedians will do is either on Twitter, and I'm talking about like local, like open micers, fucking 5 years in. But I mean, the Mark Normans and the big dogs, they do it and they'll tweet out a joke and then it'll end up in their set and blah, blah, blah. But what Ed Waugh told me is that he'll post a joke on Facebook to get like the copyright almost, because now it's timestamp dated. So you have like your words written. There's a time and a date when you did it. So now you can have that intellectual property and license on it.
Okay.
So like the Caucasian joke, had you theoretically like posted it
if I would have
on
put it
Facebook,
in writing,
then like you would have a legitimate gripe against
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? Like, and granted, like collective consciousness or whatever.
No,
like,
it's
we
not
all
that.
kind of are going to come
like
to these same
fucking joke.
It's not so like ingenious, original.
Yeah,
it's
no,
witty.
no. That's I'm mostly just kidding about it, but
Right, you're not like super upset.
I'm
but you're
not
like,
upset at all. No.
But you must have felt also at the same time.
I also went, oh my God, this means
validation.
I'm just like Woody Harrelson.
Yes. Me and Woody think exactly alike.
Dude, another joke that I did. So when I first started comedy, one of my first jokes was, what if when you started having sex, your girlfriend started saying yup instead of yeah? So like you're fucking her and she's like, oh, yup. Oh, yup.
Yep.
Right
Yep.
there. Yup.
Yep.
Yup.
Yep.
Yup. Oh, yup. So turns out that's a Dimitri Martin joke. So I'm just as good as Dimitri Martin.
Yeah.
No,
And you
but
didn't even
so
know
I
it.
did the joke though, and Eli at the Comedy Studio came up to me immediately after and goes, "Hey, bud, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but that's a Dimitri Martin joke." And I went, "Oh, I had no idea. Thank you for telling me."
Moved on.
And I never said it again.
Isn't it nice that he was like
I appreciate-
respectful about it though,
Yeah,
and wasn't
yeah.
just like didn't start this whole behind your back talking shit like
he's
oh,
doing
this guy's like
Dimitri's- yeah.
stealing, like he's a hack, dude. He
Yeah,
doesn't even
yeah.
do his own. Like
No,
they
I
just assume that you just stole it, as opposed to maybe I thought of this myself. And
I really appreciated him telling me, and he did it in the most respectful, nicest way. Shout out Eli Levy.
Eli Levy, I like Eli a lot.
I do too. He's a really
cool
good
dude.
guy.
Yep, Eli, you probably never see this, but if you do, here's to you, kid.
Hell yeah.
Here's looking at you, kid. Where's my camera? Right there. All right. Gentleman tracksuits. So anyway, so did we finish that? Did we get to the part where they got theirs like?
So they got
same-
theirs quick. I don't.
Yeah.
They must know
'Cause-
someone.
'cause-
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because they're famous.
Yeah.
They can expedite that. They were
Because mine.
They
took,
were literally talking about it and probably plugging the website as like indirectly.
Mine took 3 months to get it, and they got theirs within weeks.
Yeah, they got theirs quick.
So I'm gonna be getting. I want to get 5. I want 5 of them so I can wear one every night to an open mic. I'm gonna be the tracksuit guy.
Okay.
You know how there's like the suit guy? I'm gonna be the tracksuit guy.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because is there a tracksuit guy?
I don't
yet?
think so.
You might be onto something, dude. You're just gonna get there before everybody else.
Yeah, I gotta hurry though.
Everybody's
'cause
gotta-
apparently people are stealing my ideas left and right.
Yeah, dude. You're fucking a true like original thinker.
Hashtag marketing.
So in the same light, like I've had invention ideas where like, you know, Gary Vee would say, you don't need money. Like if it's good enough, the money's there. But you know what I mean? If your idea is good enough, you're passionate about it, you'll fucking get it to, all right, whatever, cool. But like when I'm fucking 17 and I have the idea for solar powered fucking Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going out, like I'm smoking weed, playing hockey. Sorry that I didn't have I'm going to go look for financing and backing for this. And I'm going to see if I can get my mom to loan me $5,000
I'm
to
going on
patent
Shark
it.
Tank.
Because that's where you got to start. You got to patent it from the jump.
Patton
But anyway,
Oswald.
you know, one of those things where years ago, I thought of solar powered Christmas lights.
Okay.
You know?
They have that now.
Of course now they have
Yeah,
them. Yeah,
right.
but I thought of the commercials where the guy's wrapped up in electrical cords like the dumb husband. Like,
Yeah, right.
Hey, you ever notice this problem? And the wife's like, oh, honey.
I feel like you focused more on the commercial than the product.
But that's how my brain works. As soon as I think of an idea like that, immediately the marketing is like how
right.
So whatever. That's I don't know. The entertainment facet of it is.
You want to hear another invention I have?
Let's go, man. Let's just talk about. Let's talk about all the inventions we never fucking.
So I got one.
patented
I only have one.
Okay.
I only have one invention. So stick with me here. I'm thinking, all right, everybody shits.
Yeah.
Everyone poops, farts. You know what I mean?
There's a book about it.
Everybody poops.
Some-
Everybody shits.
Sometimes.
All the time.
Yeah. When you feel like you're alone
And you're cramping in your bum.
We should write. Were we gonna write this song?
Did we just start a band?
Let's write this parody and bring it on stage, dude. And you and me will sing "Everybody Poops" at a skew. We'll have fucking Sam. What's his name? Who's the kid who plays the guitar? Sam. Sam. Adorable little kid. He wears the bomber jackets all the time. He's like fucking.
Oh, Sam Rossi?
Sam Rossi.
He's not a musician. That's the other. You're thinking of the other guy that does the heat waves.
I'm sorry, Sam Rossi. I got you confused with.
No, but I love
Matt.
Sam. I love
Is
Sam
his
Rossi
name
too.
Matt?
He's great.
Matt.
You're thinking of Matt.
It's Matt, right? I'm so bad with names. I'm great.
I don't
with
know.
faces.
It doesn't matter. But
We
my
both
invention-
know who I'm talking
I do know
about.
who you mean.
All right, cool.
So my invention though is
Back to your thing.
All right. So everybody shits.
Yep.
So my invention is a match, like a
Mm-hmm.
match, but when you strike it, it immediately smells. It's scented matches.
Scented matches.
So I want to have.
I think I said it at the same time, if not even.
I want to be able to
before
strike
you.
the match, and it smells like blueberries. You know, so I think you would either have to scent the wood of the match, because when you first strike
Andy. Because I've done this before with my brother, where I'm like, dude, what if? And he's like, did you Google that? It's probably a thing. Because I'm just like, I
haven't
think to
even
Google.
checked because I didn't want my dreams to be devastated.
That's the thing. I've done the same thing where I'm like, yeah, it's probably is a thing, but don't fucking tell me that.
Sounds good though, right?
Scented matches.
Scented matches.
You know what people say though? They'd be like, why don't you just light a fucking candle?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, when you shit, you want an instant gratification.
Yeah.
You know?
Matches are cheaper.
Right.
You could get a book of matches for $2.99.
And you only need it to smell good for a minute.
For just that, it just lets it.
The only thing is, when you initially light it, you're never going to get rid of the napalm smell.
Sulfur. Is that what you're talking
Sulfur,
about?
that's what I mean. So that's why the wood's going to have to be scented. So that way when it's burning, after you get rid of the
Woods have
initial...
natural scents anyway, so can you make matches like...
Well, I'm thinking you would have to soak the
like a-
matchsticks in some sort of liquid that makes them smell good. You know what I mean?
We should stop talking about this. Are we going to edit this part out?
Why? Because it's $1 million idea.
Such a good idea. How does intellectual property work? We're such dummies, dude. Can we?
I don't even know what that means.
So there's a way, like, if you have an idea and you say it, like, and you have like 3 witnesses to it.
Trademark scented matches.
I don't know how intellectual property works, but you can somehow own an idea. You can like own an idea, basically.
Nobody owns the air, man.
And I think that's how patents work. Like, you don't necessarily have
Yeah.
You can just patent an idea. You don't have to patent a physical thing. You don't necessarily have to have maybe you have to have. I don't know how the patent office works, but you have to apply for a patent. I'm pretty sure, and you probably have to do a write up. So, so everything you said to me, you would have to like put on paper, submit to the government or whatever office it is.
Well, see, the thing is, I don't know how to read, so.
Do you know there's like a whole
What the fuck is that?
I don't know if you would call it motorcycles. We live on a main road. There's some auxiliary.
Hey, you
what's
should
the
put
word?
some. You should put some styrofoam.
We've talked about this. So they make posters and shit like that, like sound deadening.
Oh, okay.
It's like soundboards, but they're
Yeah.
like paintings and
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like that.
cool.
I want to get some things like that. But
So,
there's
by
an
the way, though,
actual-
I genuinely best podcast setup ever.
Thank you so much.
Love it. Love
yeah,
it.
I've gotten a lot of
John
compliments.
Lovitz.
John Lovitz.
Keep that shit on high noon. Fuck off with your puns.
Yeah, I we talked about the whole it's part of that whole paralysis by analysis, like wanting to not putting content out until I get very insecure about certain things, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, you were complaining about your video quality, and then you watch a professional one, and you're like, oh, it's a little fuzzy. Like,
it's 'cause
Andrew Santino's is a little fuzzy.
I guess I'm a perfectionist, is what it is. I'm a perfectionist, and I don't want to put out a product that it's something I wouldn't consume myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
right.
If I made I don't know, if we had an invention or created a product, and then a shitty analogy. All right, let's say I filmed a movie. You let me.
Was there no scented matches, Andy?
It was weird. I'll try it again.
Oh yeah, we'll get to this.
Did we introduce Dez?
No, let's introduce Dez.
I don't know if he's on the camera.
I don't know if you can see him
but
on camera. Andy, you can probably just get
You don't
up
have-
and
you don't have to- you
No,
don't have
let's
to.
do it. Come on, we gotta try different things, dude. We
Okay.
can't,
I mean, it's
that's
your show.
New
If you-
things.
your
new
show.
things.
If
We're
you
all
wanna
about
do that, you
trying
go
new
ahead.
things, dude. It's gonna get so far on average. We're getting like 30 views. So 30 people are.
Hey, you're fucking this bitch. I'm just holding the camera.
Hell yeah. So just give us.
Actually,
a shot
Andy's holding the.
So
I know.
hey, take note of where that frame is, so you can get us back to that frame.
I'm gonna say the center squares are aiming right for that ash.
There you go. Boom. So, give us a quick shot of our
To bring the dog.
the guest of the guest. Yeah, he's
Well,
chilling,
he's
dude. He's
you know,
chilling.
he's comfortable.
It just swivels.
It's expensive, but no.
Yeah.
He's being too sensitive. Hey, you see, Des? There's a guest of a guest.
This is the guest co
Guest of the guest.
Yeah, guest of the guest. You're right.
Guest of the guest.
He's saving it for the second half.
He's on the couch.
Yeah. He'll speak up here in a little bit.
If I had an XLR cable that was working for that third mic, we'd have a mic on him, and we'd let
Dude,
him.
it'd be cool too if
we'd
you
let
had
him,
like 2 different camera angles.
We're gonna.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I want to get to that place eventually.
Nice.
Because that's
Yeah, dude. So are you
Because
gonna
in my
start putting
opinion,
these
so this
out?
actually brings us back to what I was just talking about, which is content, and it's whatever. If you gave me $1 million budget, my own gave me a script, blah blah, and I like filmed a movie, and then we went and watched the premiere of it, I would honestly tell you if it was dog shit or not. Like that, I would know. Like I'd be like, it wouldn't be like so close to the chest and like, you know, like it's my passion project and I directed this. Like, isn't it cool? Like, oh, like who directs a movie? Like no one does. Like I got a movie and we directed and it premiered. Like some people are like so delusional.
Yeah.
Like me and Andy were extras in this movie, and this guy was talking about. He had like an ex-Playboy playmate that was in it that like I think she
did you
took her
guys
shirt
do a
off in
porn?
it. It was called Muck. Andy could look it up.
It was called Fuck You Mean.
But the point is if you watch this, it looked like a student film. But
Yeah.
this guy was talking about how he had a production team, he had financial backing, and he was all passionate about it. And it was like, dude, you can't objectively look at this and just say, and like having seen The Godfather or even like a low budget movie like The Blair Witch Project.
Hey.
And you can't honestly look at your film and just objectively say it's fucking dog shit.
Oh, is that the movie you were in?
Yep.
Hey,
we
you know
were
what?
extras in it. And this motherfucker, dude,
You could be
it was at his cousin's bar, The Improper.
You could be the pod father.
I'm way ahead. People are way ahead of me on that, dude.
We were
Adam
at- we-
Carolla.
Our names were actually in the credits too, not just extras. We were.
I'm in the credits.
Yeah.
My name. I bet they spelled it with a T. I'll put fucking
I don't
money
know if
on it.
I doubt it's on here. I'll try to find
I
it.
bet if you find me.
So
I
you're-
bought it at Walmart. I bought
And he
it.
bought it at
okay.
Walmart. It was actually being sold.
So the way that when he's looking this up on the screen, that's not going to be in the pod.
Nope.
Not yet.
No, but eventually when
Eventually
I
it
get
will
yeah.
be. Okay.
It's just so
No, I get it. I get it.
you
don't have
know-
to explain it. You don't have to explain.
Not everyone watching this knows you know, but I also fucking have a small little construction operation that
Yeah,
I'm
of
trying
course.
to like get going. and
Shout
stay
out
busy.
Hammer Time.
Shout out Hammer Time Construction.
Hammer Time.
When it comes to quality, you can't touch this. Da-na-na-na. All right, so
Hey, whenever they solid. I like it.
that is actually offered to me by a client.
Hey,
He was like, everyone I work for was like, that's such a cool name. Like, they're like, dude, customers will be like, I thought you were gonna show up in parachute pants. And I'm like, give me a fucking break.
dude,
You're not-
remember when you did High Noon? We went out on Hammer Time.
we did. I appreciate that. That was a nice little nod to. So the point is like, I'm trying to release this shit.
Follow High Noon on Instagram at @HighNoon_pod.
Yeah, plug it as many times as you want.
Available.
I
rate,
want to
rate,
release
review,
these
subscribe.
regularly. I want to get regular with the shit. I want to get better at the editing. But
Mm-hmm.
like, dude, I get home and I'm like, I fucking am exhausted. I need to
I
eat
get
food,
it.
and I'm like, I try to stay awake past
Dude, we
8. Good
don't
luck.
even film ours.
You should.
No, we're gonna
You
eventually.
guys. Well, the
I think
reason
we're
I'm
gonna do
saying
what
is 'cause
Sam does
you guys are
with
very
his-
charismatic.
Yeah.
You know, Andrew's a handsome dude.
Oh yeah.
He needs to be
good looking kid.
Yeah, we need to
Got great hair.
exactly. Showcase. That's what I was looking for.
I
We need to
wanna-
showcase your guys's.
I do want to film it. The only thing is, I don't know how you'd go about. I don't know. It just seems like a lot.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
I have 3 GoPros. Which
I've went
how
through
you know how
two,
GoPro works? Like
we
with the
had
fishbowl
we had
lens.
the Cube.
Well, you know they hook up to you can link them up to OBS and you can just stream it.
Yeah, I know. It's just the thing is, we do editing. Like we edit our podcast.
Yep.
And so I don't know how you would edit the audio with the
very
video.
easily.
I don't know.
Because when you put so OBS records audio and video. So when I put, or at least right now we're only recording audio on OBS, but when I put it,
we're not filming.
yeah, we are, but it's separate. I got a memory card on there, and so then I upload the data onto the computer, and then I take separately the OBS info and the audio info or the video info, and I put those into Adobe.
Okay.
And so Adobe recognizes OBS as audio and video. So there's a blank black screen. So if I put the OBS data in there, which is just the audio, it'll still play a blank black screen the whole time. So if you were to have video into OBS and you load it into Adobe,
Yeah.
your audio is still there and you can separate them.
Okay.
Now you can match up your audio and your video. Now you can still edit it down. I didn't realize this. I'm just learning
So I
shit
can
like
still
this.
cut stuff out.
You can cut stuff out
and
easily.
it'll all match up.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because what it is it's already matched up. Because if you're gonna do it with like a GoPro or whatever, you could just stream it. So it's recording the video and the audio, and it's saving it the same way it does.
Now,
just
have you started putting out your audio out for like Spotify and Google and all those?
No, because
Or are you just on YouTube?
No, and I'll tell you.
I know that this probably isn't good content. I'll quit asking you.
No, fuck no.
About
no.
stuff.
All right.
Oh shit! Wait, Carrie's calling.
Okay.
Let me answer it.
The
real
wife's calling. We can edit this out if you want, or say, hey, we're on the podcast.
quick. Hey, Carrie, we're doing the pod still. What's up? Yeah, so Ben and Liz are gonna come over. Is probably like if you just go home, they'll probably just come over. So, whatever you want to do. No, take your time. Do whatever you want to do. But I'm doing the pod right now, so I gotta go. Bye.
I heard that.
He heard you. Hello. Bye. He's coming too. All right. Bye.
I could hear those tequila shots.
Oh. Buckle
All right.
up.
Shit. So we're talking. Oh, you asked questions. All right. 2 points. I'm going to answer your question, and also another point. Guests have often been like, "This isn't very." They get insecure. They're like, "This isn't good content" or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Let me say that right now.
Listen or don't.
All right. The whole point of this is this is what it's like when you hang out with me.
Yeah.
So we're hanging out. It's what it is. It's what we're talking about right now.
It is what it is.
There's no fucking structure. So to answer your question,
If you don't know, now you know.
we will be on Spotify. We will be on Apple. We'll be on Google. We'll be on all audio platforms. However, I fucking spread myself super thin, went on vacation, thinking like, oh, I got all this work. You know, I got work. Then things are like moved around. Next thing you know, I basically like was half broke, on vacation anyway. Decided I'm not going to be like a stickler about money when I'm on vacation. I'm going to have fun.
I mean, that's
so
the
when
only
I
way to
came back,
live, dude.
So the point is
I'm with
yeah,
you there.
When I've this is all an investment, right? You know,
Yeah.
you invest in the equipment, invest in this. So you got to pay. I don't know. It's probably $100 for the year, which
What,
I
for
probably
Podbean?
yeah. What is it?
I think you're about right. It's like 120.
So I probably have that right now. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of me.
And you only pay once.
Yeah. It's just a matter of like me having the time off and like writing of my things to do, like fucking edit Mason's episode, put out this episode, make a clip for that episode, pick up Andy, dump run, call this client, send out this quote, and then somewhere in there will be like, sign up for Podbean.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's all it is. It's really just like, A, I was broke for a little bit, and B, now I'm at the point where I just gotta like do the fucking thing.
Right.
And then it'll be on all platforms. It'll be ready
See,
to
that's
go.
like the way that Andrew and I set it up is we both agreed that we would commit to putting out one episode a week and recording one episode to 2 episodes a week.
And that's
so
where
we
I'm trying to
record
get
every
to.
Wednesday.
Yep.
That's what we do. That's our schedule.
Which is good.
And I have committed to editing either on Sunday night or Monday night, and I send it to Andrew. He listens, and then we try to. The goal is to post on Wednesday or Thursday, but we usually lately haven't been posting till Friday. But it's because he works a full-time job, I work a full-time job. Sometimes things gets a little,
Do you have
out
an
of whack.
addictive personality?
No, but I have a personality of where I have like OCD sort of where I'm like,
Does he?
I mean, he's also doing sketches.
The only reason I'm asking is because I feel like that's why you're able to be that disciplined. Because neither of you play video games.
Oh no, yeah, neither of us
Dude,
do.
it's the devil. Like, and not
Ca-
to like.
And I'm
'cause
aware that I shouldn't get one because I would be obsessed.
They're so fun, dude.
I'm the scummy kid next door who slinks over to my neighbor's house and plays his.
I didn't listen to it. I wasn't watching that episode. I didn't hear when he said it. But Joe Rogan had this whole controversial.
Oh, I heard that.
There's like this
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
controversial take, but I know what he like. I don't know what he said, but I can probably.
He
like,
was basically
no.
just-
I'll tell you what he said. I know exactly what he said because I'm that fucking guy,
Mm-hmm.
dude. They are so fucking awesome. They're so fun. It's such
Yeah.
a cool escape. Like if you're good at them too, like Call of Duty, like you get in this cool little like virtual reality and like you have this avatar.
Do you play
and you are that
Cyberpunk?
guy. I
Or
haven't played
Red's
that.
Dead?
But and the reason Red Dead, I know Red Dead's amazing.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't buy it is because I have such an addictive personality. When I
Absolutely.
get into a thing, I just
better
get
not ever
sucked
try
into the
heroin.
thing. Yeah, dude, I would be fucking.
You'd be
I
dead.
would love heroin. Dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'd be the biggest addict.
Yeah.
But like, and me and my buddy, my best friend, and I'm sure that's why he's my best friend because we're so similar like this. Is we go through these phases, dude. I have 2-month phases of everything, and they say it takes 3 months to start a habit. I do 2 months of everything and move on to another thing. I wanted to get in shape. I did P90 for 2 months, and then kind of fell off, and then found the next thing. We were both gun owners. We got our membership at the range. We started going to the range. We're doing steel shooting. We get all into that for 3 months. Boom. Wintertime, we get our fucking ski passes. We're like fucking ski bums for 2 months.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like we go through these addictive phases, and that's where I
Do you think that
gotta
you'll
just
do that
not-
with comedy when it comes back?
Yeah, absolutely. But here's the thing: I told myself I'm already past the 2 months, dude, and I've forced myself to go to these last 2 open mics because I don't.
So when I saw you at Askew, you hadn't been there before?
Oh yeah, I've been doing the little fucking speakeasy shit, like when she sending texts out and like
Oh, okay.
towards the like right before she got
Like
totally
invite
shut down.
only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like even if it's once a week, I have to fucking do it.
No, I get, yeah.
Because it's
But see, it's tough for me because I have a job that I have to be up for so early.
Yeah,
Like you
man.
work for yourself.
yeah.
Whereas
and I still have to be up, but
I have to be at work at 6:30.
It's brutal.
So when I have to drive to Providence,
It's rough.
I don't get home till maybe 10 or 11. Like Thursday night, I went to that mic in Manchester, New Hampshire. I didn't get home till 12:30.
yeah.
Fuck you, Sam.
But I've said
7
it-
o'clock.
Hey.
7 o'clock. Sign up, you motherfucker.
This is the
Show didn't start till 9.
But this is the other thing about
Just
that
kidding,
used to
I love you,
drive,
Sam.
This used to drive me nuts about the first come first serve thing with the comedy studio.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
how people would muscle in and cut you off, and then they'd sign their friends up, and like used to. The best part, there was like a 2 or 3 week period when there was a pre-list list, and everybody respectfully would sign.
Hey, shout out to Nick Palladino for starting that.
Shout out Nick.
He started that, and that worked for those couple of weeks.
How fucking hard is it to do
Yeah.
first comes first serve? And people are like, yeah, but not everyone gets out of. Some people have to work. Guess what, motherfucker? I was working for another person and told him,
driving an hour and a half.
This is before I worked for myself. I was like, hey man, I need to leave early on Tuesdays. Like
Mm-hmm.
if it's cool, like I really need to leave early on Tuesdays. Like I put myself out there, made it so that I could leave early on Tuesdays. By the way, which meant from Cape Cod would have to get out of work anywhere between 2:30 and 3 o'clock so that I could get home, change,
Shower.
leave here, get there by fucking, because you motherfuckers start showing up there at 5 now.
I was showing up at 4:30 sometimes.
Yeah. So just to get there at 5:30 so I can sign up at a respectable time, not be number 30,
Yeah.
and get home at 2 o'clock in the morning because guess what? I have to go back to work at 6:30 in the
And
morning.
then the other
but all
thing
these
that-
motherfuckers like, yeah, but not everyone gets out of work at the same, so why don't, and it's just like, no, how fucking, look, this is the point. How bad do you want it? Like, how bad do you really want to
gotta
do
want
fucking
it.
comedy? You just want to, it's just literally your Tuesday night thing because you're fucking don't have friends and you know what I mean? And you don't want to go to bed fucking too late. So like, you're like, oh, I want to sign up. But like, dude, I fucking really want to like get better at this. And this is the few chances I have.
Right.
And and that's why I'm so fucking ramped up and passionate about this.
So you know what irritated
it's like,
me
yeah,
about that
dude,
situation?
do it.
So you know
Stick
how
with it.
they have the women's spots? They have reserved spots at the comedy studio for women, which that's fine. That's whatever.
I get what they're doing.
But don't rush to get to the list knowing that you're a girl because you already have spots. Like you already have your spot.
Honestly, I would debate that.
Disagree?
Yeah, because it's like no, because we don't have any. There's reserved spots.
Well, I wish there was reserved
but
spots
there-
for people with real jobs.
But if they didn't rush because there's reserved women's spots, well, that means that they could get 3, 9, and then 12. You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah,
where
yeah,
she'd
yeah.
like, I want to
All
go
right.
7. I want to be the second woman, but I still want to be number 7. Like I don't want to
Okay.
be number 12 just
All
because
right.
I know there's a
All right, I take it back then. All right.
yeah.
All right.
Fucking
My
misogynist
bad.
pig piece of shit.
My
Let me
bad.
Listen to this.
But
fucking
why
guy.
don't they give reserved spots for people that are have full-time jobs?
Handicapped?
They'd
Takes
have
a
to-
long time to you get the.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely on the spectrum. You know.
Yeah, you have Tourette's, don't you? Isn't that
I
like a
have
real...
minor. It's minor.
Yeah.
It's mild.
Yeah,
But
it's
yes,
just
I
like
do.
blinks. Like you get the blinks. Going.
It's all. It's all that.
It's all face twitches.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I thought it might have just been an after effect of doing a lot of acid.
So
Because I asked somebody.
it
and
got
like,
worse.
No, he's got like a little bit of Tourette's.
It got worse after doing drugs.
Yeah. I'm sure.
But yeah, I do have mild.
It's so subtle.
Yeah.
It's really, I just noticed the blink.
It's just ticks.
It's a few blinks and it looks up in
Yeah.
a way that I notice.
Yeah.
Like
I know, yeah.
roll your eyes back a little bit. Like
Yeah.
a little fucking, ooh.
It's
Yeah,
annoying.
yeah.
I hate it.
I was like, dude,
Sometimes-
acid fucked this guy up.
If
No,
I'm-
because when I first
If
met
I'm
you.
real
and
antsy, I'll do this too.
oh, no shit.
Yeah, and I'll flick my arm like that.
Because before I knew, when I first met you, but then knew you did acid a lot, I was like, damn, acid can do enough acid, it'll fuck you up a little bit. You start blinking and then someone's like, no, he's got a mild form of Tourette's. And I was like, oh.
It's very
that also-
it's very subtle.
Oh, it's so subtle.
But the
It's
more
not
you
like-
talk, it makes me do it more.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I almost noticed a little bit. So sorry. So we're going to stop talking about Mrs. Tourette's. What can we talk about? We talked about your tracksuit. Keys. Oh, first of all,
Florida keys?
Let's say no. You guys may
Keep
have
that shit on high noon. I told you.
you guys may have noticed when Andy did the clapper board that he said take 2, and that's because the first time you were here, we had to scrub that episode.
God said it wasn't good enough.
Well, there's a bunch of reasons. One, the power cut out.
During
An
a
hour
monsoon.
and 15 minutes in,
We were deep.
on
We were deep.
Fire.
We were deep.
Yeah, we were deep. We were on a roll. We were having a blast. The power cut out. We came back, did a whole nother 45 minutes, but it was just like
It
was
wasn't-
it was like an abrupt start or
it wasn't
whatever.
the same.
Also, I was streaming through OBS and it was a little blurry compared to how it normally looks, and so me and my little it doesn't look like it's as good as it should.
You and your OCD.
Yep, my OCD. And then also, the mics were a little louder. You especially, it was like,
I'm a loud person.
yeah, but it was like almost like fuzzy loud. So we all collectively both, we were just like, we're going to scrub it. We're going to do it again.
Yeah.
So this is take 2. We got the green background because the guest gets to pick their background. Mason picked green. Why'd you say green again?
Because it's like weed.
Weed. All right. We did green last time,
Toss
too.
me that gray
I
lighter,
realized
please.
that. The grinder?
The gray lighter, please.
The gray? You don't have to fucking embarrass me in front of our
not.
audience.
It's my lighter.
Yeah, but you like the gray.
Oh, my
I'm
bad.
just kidding. I'm joking. I'm being a dick. This is what it's like when you hang out with me. All right. Green background. Yeah. Take 2. Yeah. The
Take
power
2.
cutout. So this is take 2.
Two.
Take deuce, which means nobody knows what the fuck is up with your keys. So why not now that you're sparking that thing up and we're in a little bit of a lull? Andy, they're right in front of you. You can just toss them. See that little stand? There's keys.
Can I toss that stand?
Nope. I want you to toss the keys in front of the stand. You got it, man. For
Hey,
whatever
you
reason.
got
Oh,
it.
I know what the reason is. It's not whatever reason. I talk with like a Puerto Rican accent on
Hey, man.
on Call of Duty all the
You
time.
got it, man.
No, because one time we played with this guy. It was like you play with randos sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So like you and a friend will be on, and you want to play 4-man teams. So there's only 2 of you. So you fill your squad with 2 other random dudes. And we had this random guy who had this hardcore Puerto Rican. He sounded like Manny Ramirez. And the whole entire time, he would not stop talking. And we kept running around. He's like, come on, guys. We got to stick together.
Hey, man.
Come on. We got to get this dub.
Hey, man, we're going to have some teamwork,
this
fool.
dub's a W, a win,
Yeah.
right? We got to get this dub. Come on, guys. We got to stick together. Come on, Papi. I got you, Papi.
on, man.
So for whatever
You called
reason.
me Papi earlier.
Yeah. It's because I fucking...
Because you're a Puerto Rican friend.
No, it's because of that guy. Shout out to,
Yeah.
I don't remember his gamer tag, but that motherfucker
Juan.
really made an impression on me because I'll be playing and I'm just like, come on, guys. Don't worry.
Come on, guys.
I got
Don't
you.
worry, man.
Yeah, come on. We're going to do this. I got you guys.
How come we're allowed to do Hispanic accents, but we can't do Chinese accents?
We're allowed to do whatever the fuck accent we want.
I just don't understand why people get offended by accents.
No.
It's all in fun.
No. They're not offended. They think they're offended. They think they're offended.
Dude, you should do STC. Have
You-
you done STC?
I've done SEC as a co-guest twice. And
I just did it Sunday.
I even messaged Mason. I'm like, dude, I will, or not Mason, Irish. I was like, I will drive to New York and do it live.
Do it Zoom.
Because I just want to visit. No, because I want to visit Manhattan. I want to have an excuse to just drive to Manhattan for a couple days anyway.
Right.
I'll sleep in my truck.
No,
and drive
let
back.
You stay with him.
No, I know, but my point is
shout out Irish and Ani. Love you guys.
Irish and Ani were on episode 1.
Fuck.
They were my
pilot
episode. They were
right?
my inaugural producers because Irish set me up with OBS and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I mean, dude, I wouldn't.
I still have like
dude, I wouldn't have my podcast if it wasn't for Irish.
Shout out to Irish.
Shout out to Irish and Ani. Ani does all my graphics.
I called him the godfather of Boston podcasting because
podfather.
He is a podfather, dude. He produces like 11 of them. He fucking he
dude.
has his own. Yeah, Irish is the shit.
Yeah, check out the STC podcast.
He's a boisterous individual, dude.
I love him.
I love him because he fucking speaks his mind, dude.
Yeah,
and he is who he is, dude. He's not like tries to fucking
and he's
be
also
fake,
he's
dude.
a
And
great
lot
guitar player.
Yeah, and a lot of he is actually.
Me and
like
him have
metal,
jammed multiple times.
Hardcore metal. But yeah, people have their opinions on Irish because he's.
Yeah. You know who doesn't like Irish?
Because he says things like this bitch and cunt.
You know
who
doesn't like Irish? People that aren't funny.
There you go. But dude, it was crazy. He's sitting there next to his girlfriend, who is Ani, and he's talking about all these past sexual experiences, saying like, "bitch," and this bitch is, and he fucking speaks his mind, and he fucking uses vulgar language, and so what?
Yeah, I don't see a problem.
He's a fucking cool dude. So anyway, yeah. All right, keys. Let's go. You guys know the deal. All my Woody Two Shoes fan. We did actually, when Andrew was here, we did this like voice drop, and Andy bitched out on it. I thought he did it, but he bitched out on another mic. We were like,
I didn't bitch out. I refused to do it.
He refuses to do it because he thinks it's corny. I want to have some like 80s game show style where there's like a sound
Hey
drop.
everybody, welcome to this week's episode of The Keys. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, show us. Where all of a sudden, like if we had cans on, and we're doing the episode with cans, Andy would just click a button and you'd hear keys jingling, and I'd be like, "Oh shit, do you hear that?" Exactly. That sound must mean it's time for, and then Andy would click the thing, and it'd be like fucking.
Yeah.
Show us your, and then the graphic comes up, and it's like a Batman fucking thought bubble, like, pew, like show us your keys. Like,
I love it.
The price is, yeah, exactly. Fucking this
guy.
guy.
It's called production, Andy.
Yeah, he refuses to be
involved.
He refuses to be involved in it. But I thought by using Andrew as like a not a crutch or whatever, like almost like a buffer, using Andrew as a buffer. Did I get Andy to do it too?
Bruce Buffer.
And even Andrew...
Keep that shit on high noon.
...reluctantly did it. But I did get him to do it. So we do have the sound drop.
Yeah.
Where we're like, show us your keys.
Nice.
So eventually, we're going to use that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Whether Andy likes it or not. Listen.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna start
whose
paying
show
him.
is this?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to start paying him. So fuck him. Dude.
Oh, okay.
You work for me, bitch. I will never do that. That's not in my... It's not in my MO. But yeah, it's time for show us your keys, dude. Let's show us your fucking keys, brother. We've already been through this before, but it's gonna be fun because I already know what's coming with some of them. We have your.
Well,
let's start with the obvious. Everybody goes with the first one. No, that's don't start with that because that's the obvious. Yeah, your car key.
Oh yeah, I got.
You drove here, I'm assuming.
Yep.
You don't have a hoverboard.
So this is for my 2011 Chevy Silverado.
Same truck as mine.
It's the exact same truck that
Mine's
you
a
got,
13,
but yours
but
is
same
red.
body style and
mine's black.
Lighter, please.
And, the what?
The grinder.
Mine's black, and I got a lot of more mileage on that puppy.
How many is on? I'm gonna say 148.
Luckily, not yet. I'm at 134.
All right, that's a good number for
and when I had the exact same truck before, but it was an 04.
Let's do the math on that. So it's 2021. So that's 10 years later. But if it's 11, that means it came out in 2010. We'll say.
Yeah.
Late 2010. Call it 10 and a half years. We'll call it 11 years, 13,000 miles in 11 years. 130,000 miles in 11 years. That's roughly 13,000 miles a year. That's good mileage.
Well, when I got it, it had 80 on it.
And how long have you had it for?
I got it 3 years ago.
So you put 50,000 miles on in 3 years?
Because I used to work in North Reading.
It's a little over 15. Yeah, that's heavy. That's a little some heavy mileage.
Yeah, but now I'm only 15 minutes away from my job because I live in Quincy. I work in Braintree, and I can get to work in 14 minutes.
I think if you look, you could probably look this statistic up, but I think it's like average, like good mileage on a car, like average if you're not like over driving it is like 12,000 miles a year.
Well, see, it's crazy because so my neighbor that lives across the street, he's also a good friend of mine. He leases, but he works in Quincy. Like, he lives in Quincy, works in Quincy, so it doesn't affect any. Like, he just trades it in.
He's obviously a neat person. You have to be very organized and neat to lease.
Yeah, well, yeah,
because you can't fuck the car. Like, you can't. There can't be any damage in it. Like, it has to be like you have to be well maintained. Like, really take care of your shit.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not a lease person.
Yeah, I mean,
for sure.
I'm not necessarily rough on my truck, but so before I got that one, I had an 04 that was black. It was a Chevy, same truck, but it was an 04. And
different body style.
It was, old body. Yeah, but it had the eagle headlights.
I had the body style before that one. I had a 97.
You had the square headlights.
Yep.
Not the eagle eye.
Nope.
Yeah. So
a little more bubbly.
And round and right angle. So that truck, when I got rid of it, it had 210,000 miles on it. Still drove. Carrie and I drove that thing.
Let me guess. The seats were falling up. Everything was falling apart except the engine.
Yep.
Was my truck, dude.
And
250.
The only reason I got rid of it was because the transfer case was going out. And so I had to get rid of it because it was going to cost like $1,200.
I had like lug nuts and fucking shit keeping my seat from falling into the back.
Yeah.
Like everything, what do they call cosmetic about the truck was like falling apart. But the engine, and I didn't even keep up with oil changes. Like if you keep those things regular with oil changes, they'll go to a fucking 500,000 miles.
Oh, dude, maintenance.
But yeah, maintenance. But that thing still, the engine was in great shape at 250 without like even good maintenance. Listen,
so that truck never didn't start.
Brings me to this podcast is sponsored by GM and Chevy. You guys make great trucks like a rock. Hey, shout out to Chevy GM.
Fuck yeah,
I'll never own a truck that's not a GM.
I will buy those trucks for the rest of my life.
Yeah, dude.
I've never gotten in it and it's not start. The only time that's happened is when I needed to change my alternator or battery.
Yeah, because you got like either the original battery or like someone who owned it just when they replaced the battery bought some shit fucking AutoZone.
Even that truck, I've only changed that battery once.
Me too.
I mean, I fucking love that truck, dude.
Die hard.
I love that truck.
I love it.
And they're also luxurious. Like I have leather seats, Bose speakers, sunroof. I got fully loaded. I got a touch screen.
Every time the new body styles come out, I'm like, and then they grow on me.
I don't like the 2021s.
Then they grow on me a little. Right now, I'm at our body style, and then
2016.
Right up until the 18, 19s.
Don't like them.
Because they look like
they look like a Tonka truck.
No, they look like the Colorados.
Yep. But they're bigger.
Here's my thinking.
I don't like them.
Here's my thinking on this, right? Because this is how stupid corporate America is and these idiots with fucking suits on, right? Some young fucking nerdy kid is up there and they're doing the analytics and they're like, well, you know, they're like the Colorados and the what's the other one? There's a Chevy version of it. It's
GMC has a Canyon.
Canyon. They both start with a C.
Yeah.
So they're like the Colorados and the Canyons have been our highest selling models the last 3 years. What if I think people really digging these? So they're like, let's make our bigger trucks look kind of like more like those, and maybe we'll sell more of those.
Right.
It's like idiots. The reason you sell more of those other ones is because they're cheaper. People fucking can't afford your super expensive ones, but they still want like a truck bed. The motherfuckers who are buying the trucks, the real trucks, are people who really need fucking trucks.
Right.
So don't fuck up your fucking real truck for the fuckers who really like real fucking trucks.
You know who? But I will say this. So I'm not a Ford guy. I don't like Ford. But
their interior is nice on there.
They have stepped it up with those Rangers. I like the Rangers.
Because they got a little
what's
bigger.
cool about
They're not little like,
what's cool about Colorado is they have that ZR2, which is a diesel. Have you seen the ZR2?
No.
It's a diesel.
They like changed all the model numbers now. They don't even have a Silverado anymore.
What?
Yeah, it's like they still have Z71, but there's like different model numbers now. Andy can
pull that up, Jamie.
2021 Chevy models.
Well, because dude, that's like Dodge. They don't call their trucks Dodge anymore. Now they're just Rams.
It's just Ram.
Yeah, Ram.
Yeah, it's not a Dodge Ram.
What did you want me to look up?
What's the best way to Google this? Google
2021 Chevy
2021
Silverado.
Chevy trucks, truck models. Because like they're Suburbans, I don't even think it's called. They're not called. It's not Tahoe anymore. Like they're just different models
Say
of.
what?
Yeah, because when I was in
That's
Florida,
fucked up.
1500, 2500?
Yeah, 1500. That's the basic one.
type in. Shit.
That's it.
Yeah.
Silverado RST.
2021 1500 Chevy Silverado.
Yeah.
RST, but all right. So go to.
So Dodge is the one doing the.
No, type in fucking 21 Tahoe or Suburban Chevy Tahoe. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So we got your. So what's next on the keys while Andy's looking this bitch up?
So I got.
What is it called? I guess.
Hey, the new Bronco.
I'm butchering this, but people who anybody who's bought a new Chevy Tahoe or Suburban knows what I'm talking about. I'm totally butchering this explanation, but
Well,
like,
the new Broncos are sick too.
they're not like, maybe it's like LTZ. Remember that where there's like
yeah,
LTZ?
mine's an LTZ.
Okay, and LT
That means
and all
top of
those.
the line.
So those different differentiations
Yeah,
that they
yeah.
have, those are different now.
Okay.
they're not the same. So it's still a Tahoe.
Look
it's
there,
still a
look at that.
Silverado.
Sick.
Are those the new Broncos?
Yeah.
They look a little Hummerish, don't they?
Yeah, they're all right.
They give me a Hummer.
Yeah, whatever. I like the older Broncos and not the big ones.
No, you like the O.J. Simpson Hummer. I mean, Bronco.
But then after that, they made the littler ones, right? That looked almost like a fucking
Well, those
Suzuki.
suck.
They were like a Suzuki sidekick.
Those are called Bronco 2s.
Yeah, they looked
Those
like a Ford.
suck.
They were like a big Ford Ranger.
Those sucked.
Yeah.
Bronco 2s stink.
Yeah. We've done a lot of talking shit about Fords on this because I had an Explorer.
Yeah,
On
Explorers
episode
were
3.
prone to flipping.
Yeah, it was just.
You know that you couldn't U-Haul, like if you went to rent a U-Haul trailer, they wouldn't rent you a trailer if you drove an Explorer. Because
No shit.
Yeah, they wouldn't do it because when I was in a band when I was a teenager, my lead singer drove an Explorer and they wouldn't rent us a
Because you to try to travel and bring their equipment around and shit.
Well, yeah, because we did shows.
Yeah, of
and
course.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember a picture.
Yeah,
You look
yeah.
like a bearded little girl.
No beard.
No,
That's
you had
pre-beard.
No, you still were growing facial. Remember, I was
No,
like,
that was pre-beard.
you fucking posted a photo
With
of
long
your
hair.
band with long hair.
Not facial hair.
I made some joke about you look like a chick. I just
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
but I didn't have
I was like
facial
that
hair.
little. No, I was like that little girl starting to grow facial hair or something. You
yeah,
like
but-
had like a
Nah,
Guido. You had
not
something.
really. Not in that picture.
We're gonna listen. We're gonna find that picture after this
Yeah, I
episode.
mean-
and oh yeah, if
Is
Andy
he
could just-
connected to Facebook?
He could. I know. All right. Yeah.
What kind of band were you in?
I was in a metal band.
Nice.
We loved Lamb of God and fucking
of course. What metal band?
Slipknot and
Yeah.
I have a Pantera tattoo, a Slipknot tattoo.
My old roommates and one of my good friends is a huge metal fan, but a guy I rented a room from was a drummer in a metal band.
They're coming for you, Andy.
The fire station is right there. So that's so going back to when we lost power, is you notice how the power came right back on?
It was
We very rarely lose power here for storms, and if we do, it is back on so soon. It's almost
Well, you
never
remember
we
I
lose
panicked
power
when I was leaving,
because
and they had the police had that place blocked because there was a tree in the road,
yeah,
and
you,
I panicked.
you had to come back here,
Yeah.
and you're like, I don't know how to get up. I'm
like,
dude,
dude.
there's literally 2 roads off of here. I was like, go back and take a right. You're gonna hit the highway. And you're like, no, just type it in the GPS. I was like, it's go that way and take a right at the
Right.
blinking light. And then it was like, and then you were like, just give me the, because you're fucking young, you're under 30, and you guys just can't do anything without GPS.
Panicking.
Dude, I was like backing you out of the driveway. I go, you see that blinking
That
light?
way.
I go, we can see it from here. It's yellow. It's blinking. See it? I go,
Right.
when you get there, take
Go
a right.
right, yeah.
Then you're going to get to a spot where it looks like a highway
It was
entrance
sketchy,
with
dude.
signs that say Boston.
It was sketchy.
Take that. I was like, how are you?
I was drunk.
Yeah, we're not. I know. It was
It-
like, we're not in the boondocks, dude. This ain't fucking Western Pennsylvania.
Hey, I mean, there is only one way in here and one way out.
There's 3.
No, you said you have to go over the bridge.
There's 2 bridges. No, there's 3 roads that turn into 2 bridges.
Oh, okay.
So but there's technically there's 2 ways at it. It's
Okay. All right.
yeah. We were talking about this actually.
Yeah, I
it kind
hate
of
that.
gives you
I hate
anxiety
that
a little
bridge.
bit.
Yes. Yep.
And then
Hate
I
it.
and then
Hate
I
it.
said to
Hate it
you,
so much.
there are people who have lived on Cape Cod their whole
Yeah.
life. They have never left Cape Cod, and then driving over the bridge gives them they get legitimate like jitters and anxiety. Like
Crazy.
I don't know if it's claustrophobic. It's some type of
And
phobia.
so you would go over that bridge every night before the pandemic
to Boston.
to go do comedy.
Fucking A right, buddy. Yeah.
That's scary.
An hour and 10-minute drive.
Fuck.
You're talking about literally just the up and over that bridge is sketchy.
Yeah. I hate it.
You know what's funny? I have dreams still every once in a while. I guess you could call them reoccurring about those bridges, and they're always like super steep. So when you get to the top of it, it's almost like a roller coaster where
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like that
Right.
going down. Because it's just it's like an old school. It's not a suspension bridge. Andy.
No, it's got all the rivets and
Rivets.
it's like the rebar.
Andy, what style of bridge?
Well, what'd I say?
He's fucking. He just pulled the fucking pun.
Oh,
up.
you were.
He just punned.
Hey, there you go.
He just big punned.
There you go, Kermit.
Yeah.
Ribbits. I like it. I like it. I like it.
2 can play that game, right? Andy, Google what style bridge is the Sagamore Bridge. We'll figure that one out while he's doing that. What's your keys? We haven't even, dude. The keys segment is legit. We start so many different conversations. We haven't even got to your second key yet.
I've got a Y membership card that I canceled.
Never use.
Canceled it.
Yeah, I had a,
I got a Kroger.
I had a Planet
Oh,
Fitness.
Kroger is from Arkansas. We don't
That's
have.
I remember this conversation.
Yeah, yeah,
So we're
there's
talking
no-
about different supermarkets.
There's no Kroger here.
There's no Kroger here.
No.
And I was talking about how there's a place in Florida that's different, and I remember, and I couldn't think of it, and I was like, it's a word that's like blah blah blah. Publix.
Oh, okay.
Publix
With
is
an
the
X?
place with an X
Oh, pfft.
in Florida.
So trashy.
Stop and Shop is northeast our area.
It'd be cool if it was Publix with a triple X and it was a porn store.
That would be Publix.
Publix. No, and then I got Stop and Shop, of course.
Of course, who doesn't have their Stop and Shop
So
card?
I've had this bottle opener since 2013 when I
means
got
it's
a job at a liquor store. My first job living in Mass.
Yep.
I lived in Waltham, and
You've
I
lived
got
here
it
for 8 years.
2013. Yeah.
Did I do that math right?
Well,
7.
13. Yeah, 8.
Wow, that's good quick math.
Yeah.
How about that?
You're a regular savant.
No, I think I'm just.
Rain
What's that
Man.
what's the other word? Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Definitely. Wapner. Wapner at 8. Definitely.
Yeah.
Then we gotta watch. Yeah. Wapner at 8. How does he say?
No, I think that's it.
Definitely-
Wapner.
Wapner at 8. But he says definitely gotta.
And then he's
Definitely
like, who's on first? Who's
on
on?
first?
Is it Juan's on first. Wang's on second.
Well, another episode.
Who's on first?
Another
Who's
episode-
on first?
Another episode that got deleted, but I wish we just posted it. But I'm being a little bit.
Jeopardy's definitely on at 7
Definitely, definitely on a 7. Yeah, definitely on a 7. Definitely,
237 toothpicks.
yeah,
Judge Butler, welcome to the People's Court.
yeah.
Oh man, that's good.
That's a good
shit.
movie.
Yeah, it is.
Tom Cruise also.
Pretty sure it won Best Picture, didn't it?
I don't know.
Probably.
Or it was nominated. I don't think so. No, I'm gonna say no. I'm pretty good with the best pictures.
You guys want to take bets?
No, there was a quiz. There was a.
Look
it
it
was,
up.
It was almost
Look
like
it up,
a.
Jamie.
I wanted the bets out there before we looked it up. You say yes?
No, I say no.
I say yes.
I say no.
I think it was. So anyway, let's check it out.
He won an Oscar for best actor
Oscar Mayer Wiener.
or best supporting actor. Dustin
No,
Hoffman won the Oscar, but the movie did not win best picture. That's my final answer.
he didn't go full retard.
He didn't go full.
You never go full retard.
You never go full
You
retard.
never go full retard. Be more simple. Simple Jack.
The film was nominated for 8 Oscars at the 61st Academy Awards, winning Best Picture, Original Screenplay, Best Director, Best Actor, for leading.
What year?
Wouldn't Tom Cruise be the leading role? 1988.
Yeah, but everybody knows that Dennis Hoffman stole the show.
He did.
He wasn't best supporting actor. He was best leading.
Yeah.
Really?
Best actor in a leading role for Dustin Hoffman. Yeah.
That's interesting. You would think that was the supporting role, wasn't?
Charlie Babbitt.
Charlie Babbitt. What was his brother's name? What was Tom Cruise's name?
Roger Rabbit.
No, because he called.
Sorry.
Because he
Fucking stop. Save that shit for high noon.
Roger Rabbit. That was one of our fuck, marry, kills.
Bilbo Baggett.
Oh, wow, perfect. Actually, this brings me to the next thing. Okay, so me and Andy.
Tom Cruise is Charlie Babbitt.
Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah.
He's
Raymond. Charlie.
Makes sense.
So me and Andy was on one. He was a little buzzed up, not gonna lie. But he had an idea for a segment. We're gonna do, dude, you gotta bring your quote book, because that's gonna be a thing. We're gonna do that. Andy's quote of the week.
Okay.
He's got this quote book, and it's just like classic quotes, and they're like it's not Bible shit. It's
Yeah.
whatever. You get the fucking point.
Yeah.
But
It's set up like a dictionary almost.
he's like, dude, he doesn't want to do. It's not that he doesn't want to do fuck, marry, kill. He just feels very uncreative when it comes to coming up with a fuck, marry, kill scenario.
Okay.
And so, as a result of that, he lashed out at me, all buzzed out at his house. We were both buzzed, okay? We're drinking at his house, and we get going. This is half the reason we were talking about. I'm like, we should do a podcast just in your kitchen because we get ridiculous.
Pretty sure I said that.
I've said that. Fuck you. You said that a week ago. I've been saying it for years, dude. When we're talking shit about fantasy, blah blah blah. But anyway, the point is, he's like, dude, it's been done before. All right, everybody's fucking Howard Stern. Everybody's fucking done it. It's been done. We don't need He's basically saying he thinks I need to do away with fuck, marry, kill, and I'm saying I get that it's been done before. But I think it's just a classic. I think if you come up with enough funny scenarios, it'll never get old. Mm-hmm. So I've put it to Andy before we started this episode. We're doing best out of 5. Just like a classic game of fucking pickup, basketball, whatever. The next 5 guests, I'm going to ask their opinion. No bias. Do you think I should keep fuck, marry, kill as a segment or not, or do you think it's just a dated, played out thing and we could do better?
I think you could do better.
All right, Andy, you get 1 vote for do away with it.
But I do love your keys segment.
Key segment's never going away.
Yeah, I think that's a really
Key segment,
I think that's a great idea.
because it's original.
I think that is
And
I love that idea.
I was very insecure about it the first time.
It's great.
Sam Buck talked
I
shit
love
about
it.
it right away.
Fuck Sam Buck.
Yeah, fuck you, Sam Buck. And every time we bring it up, I tell him, I rub it in a little bit
Yeah.
because it's weird.
I think it's a wonderful conversation starter.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it.
I need my ego to be stroked
I love it.
occasionally. So, yeah.
You know, I prefer my
Perfect.
dick to be stroked, but, you know, I'll settle for ego.
We're not doing that here. That's not what this podcast is about.
Not until the camera turns off.
Yeah. All right. So that was another thing, though. Andy's like, I'll never do like dude scenarios because, like, whatever, homophobe. It's fine.
Homophobe.
I'm just kidding, dude. He's understands, and I've told him before that I'm gonna over the top bust his balls. So it's all a thing. So anyway, cool. We're doing away. All right. So that one vote against, we're going to come up with new things. Because I thought of different things. Like, we got all these things. I guess could pick out a thing. We could talk about it.
You should do one where you say, pick your birthday and read from...
No. Okay. People will end up picking their birthday inevitably because they can't help it. But it starts at like in the 50s or 60s. So pick a number, 60, whatever this catalog starts.
69, baby.
Through 120.
Yeah.
Or it ends at 2019, right? 17.
10.
And then once they pick that number, pick a number. Let's do it right now. Fuck it. Pick a number, 70 through 115. Don't look.
Oh.
Pick a number.
Why can't I pick 69?
You can.
Oh, you said 70.
Oh, because I don't think it starts at 1969. It might.
These are years.
You don't
Let
know.
me. All right,
You're not supposed to know that,
I'll do
though.
91.
Because that's the year you're born.
Yeah.
Of course, because every guest will do that, right? Now, pick a number between 1 and 12.
Between 1 and 12?
Yep.
8.
Is that the month you were born?
No, 8 is the day.
Okay, well, there you go. All right. So, the year we did 91 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what month is 8?
No, it's not the month. I wasn't.
No, but I'm saying what month is...
Well, that would be August,
August?
but that's
Okay.
not...
August
Okay, yeah.
1991. Where are we? It's
This is July over here.
So they're every 6 months. January through June.
Looks like you have a lot of July and June.
Shit. Yeah, no, so it's January through June, July through December. So it's in 6-month sections.
Okay.
You said 91?
Oh, yeah.
Am I missing? Where the fuck is January through June 91?
Yeah, because this is 97.
No, I literally am missing one catalog.
Here's 90.
I fucking organized all this shit. I'm
Right
missing.
there's 90.
Yeah, and then it goes to 91, and it starts in July, and then it goes January 92. I'm missing.
You're missing the one I
I'm
picked.
fucking literally missing the one you picked, dude. Right?
Well-
July. Wait, no, you said July, August. Yeah, no, we're good. We got it right here. I thought I was missing it. You said August, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. We're going to learn something from August of 1991. So here's how. All right, tell us something from August 1991.
August of 1991. Whoa.
You were what, 30?
You have that good of a fucking memory, dude?
I would have been 13, I believe.
That's crazy. Oh, I guess you could, if you could think of how old you were, you might be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A memory.
13, you have memory.
August 91. So this, all right. Pretty easy. We should all have known what was going on in 91. Persian Gulf.
Desert Storm.
I think Desert Storm and Gulf War was going on. But anyway.
Also, George Bush Sr.
Here's the thing. So we're not going to read. This would be tough to read these articles. It'd be like painstaking.
Yeah.
But we can pick one of these 4 categories of the main thing, and then Andy can Wikipedia it.
Okay.
That was what I was thinking might be the easiest way to learn something. So for those of you guys who don't know, this is my grandfather's National Geographic catalog that he's been collecting since the 50s. And then you have to custom order these like book sleeves. And it organizes them in 6-month sections. So it looks like encyclopedias, but it's actually a catalog of National Geographics that starts somewhere in... There's loose ones that start somewhere in the 60s. And we end the hard copies in like the 2000. And then there's still some loose ones that go up to like 2016, I think. So... we have a very extensive National Geographic catalog here. Hey, put in the comments. I just like saying that every
Can I
episode.
go pee?
Yeah. Like abruptly, we just went from National Geographic. You were like looking at that, and then you were like, I can't.
I want to do the nuclear power one.
Okay. Here, I'll give you the headline. I just read this to the audience, but it's probably an article that if I started reading, everyone would be like, "Yeah, dude, we already know about this shit." Our electrical future, though it appears limitless as it flows into San Jose, California, our nation's electrical supply could soon come up short. Are new nuclear power plants the answer? And 20 years later, in 2021, yeah, they are actually. Yeah, we use them a lot. One of them, if you're
I grew
if
up
you're actually
next-
watching this from 1991 and you're like, yeah, I want to know the answer to that. Yeah, we are using nuclear power plants. One of them actually overheated in Japan and caused a big fucking stink a few years back.
I mean,
What
you
year was that?
ever heard of Chernobyl?
Chernobyl? Well, that's what Andy was talking about. He thought it might
I
have
grew
been
up next to a nuclear power plant.
us too.
They just closed the one in Plymouth. It was here forever.
Does it look like the one in Simpsons?
No, they just built one like that in Fall River. I was just talking about with Andy.
Oh, okay.
Was it like Mayflower?
Mayflower, yeah, was the nuclear power plant. Yeah, you knew a dude that worked there, was security. What was his name? Rel.
Dwayne's friend.
Dwayne. Let's talk about Dwayne for a second, Andy. Oh my goodness, we were gonna have Dwayne. Andy wants to have Dwayne on as a guest, but how would you describe Dwayne?
Delusional.
Yeah,
Severely mentally ill,
Yeah.
delusional, but funny.
That's my lighter. Don't break it.
Well, hey, I think I owe you a lighter.
For real?
I fucking wasn't looking and I did it backwards.
And it broke? Dude.
I'll get you another later.
Literally was brand new.
So you'll have another brand new lighter. You want a gray one? What color do you want?
No, I don't care what the color is.
No. This is important. What color do you want? Green.
So how long are you about? What are we doing?
I don't know. You just took a pee, so you fucked
I
my
have
whole.
to shit now.
Of course you do. Andy.
Yes.
How far into this bitch are we?
1 hour and 15 minutes.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That's
right?
pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's
then- 'cause we
awkward
can go
because
party.
you took a break and then came back and was like, I got to shit, and then we're
I
going
know.
to end it.
I didn't mean to. I peed and then I almost
No,
shit
I
my
don't care.
I
That's
almost
fine.
sharted while I was peeing.
I kind of like that we kept it short because the last two I did with Dan and your boy Andrew were like 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Which I have no problem with that.
Well, no,
we
I
had
would-
so much fun.
I wouldn't have a problem either, but
I'll go
like
5 hours. I just think for the sake of people watching, like, who's
Right.
going to really pay attention longer than an hour
and
anyway,
also,
right?
we can go to my house and party.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Also, I
Are
can
you
go,
coming, Andy?
I can go wreck your fucking toilet real quick.
Yeah, you're going to. But we still have to end the episode the way we end every episode, which it's funny. The episodes that I forgot to end this way accidentally got deleted. Both episodes that I forgot to do this with accidentally got deleted anyway. So I never haven't ended an episode this way.
Okay.
So you remember, you know the drill,
Yeah,
right?
the
All right.
secret thing?
Yeah, this the secret thing. Now, here's one thing I have to say though. Guests, what I didn't realize, and I need to police it better, is the guests are getting a little bit liberal with it. And what I mean
gotcha.
is when I say one word or phrase, I mean one word or sentence. I'm not saying some like paragraph that sounds funny. This is like
okay.
a one-liner.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha.
For
gotcha.
instance,
I already got mine.
So I accidentally deleted Sunny Does It, but he said avocado. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be a word.
My
it can
original was that Hannah Gadsby's the best
which
comedian.
was perfect,
Yeah.
but that was one line. It's
Right.
not 3 sentences.
I have mine. Are you ready?
Yeah, but you don't tell it to me. Actually,
How
if we
else are
put,
we supposed to do it?
I'm gonna have you write it down. Or if you push this way away and just whisper.
Fuck, that probably sounds
And just
bad.
whisper. All right.
Thanks for having me on. I really had a great time.
Thanks for coming. If I could have,
Can I plug?
yeah, of course, of course. That's always right before this. But if I could have you on every other week, I will. I can give a fuck, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Like, come here every other week, dude. We can just start another one. You could just have 2 podcasts. You have one with
right.
Andrew and one with me, and we won't even have guests. We'll just do this.
Yeah, right.
Once a week, dude. Because I want to eventually have a fucking like a Bad Friends.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a Joe Rogan, but because you know
I love Bad Friends.
you know how Bert does his Bertcast and he does the two bears,
one cave,
I
and
want-
he does Bill Burt.
Yeah, I want to have my 2 bears, 1 cave.
Gotcha.
I need my other bear, dude.
I love it.
So-
love it. I'd be down.
So, with that being said, I know what I got to say, but let's let you plug everything first.
Please.
Hey, by the way, that's a mustache rag. He has his own mustache rag.
It's because my wife told me I couldn't keep wasting paper towels, so now I got these microfiber cloths.
Yeah, mustache rag.
Mustache rag.
Yeah. I would never forget the first time you said, "Where's my mustache rag?" And I was like, "That's a thing."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they exist. And I've had a beard, not for like months. You know, they last me a couple weeks for me, so I understand like the food thing and the.
Yeah. Right.
But
It dribbles everywhere. You gotta have the mustache.
that's basically when you commit to. Yeah, I'm not shaving. I'm getting the mustache. Like it's
Yeah.
either like I shave occasionally. Like I have the beard. It goes long. It's a thing, and then weeks later I shave it, and then I grow it back, and then whatever. Or you get a mustache rag.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just commit and go all in on the motherfucker. So plug
so-
your shit.
So yeah, I'm on Instagram at Mason E Smith, and then you can follow my podcast High Noon at high_noon_pod, and also follow my co-host Andrew Vickers at Oh Hubba Hubba.
Who was last week's guest?
Fuck yeah!
So
he's hilarious.
Yeah, got all those same plugs. Sure, everyone knows your plugs, motherfucker. You've been you were the guest producer as well.
Oh yeah.
On Dan's episode.
Dan Hall.
So
Shout out Dan
High
Hall.
Noon has been plugged the last 3 episodes in a row, as a matter of fact.
Hell yeah,
and
butt
I'm glad
plug.
it has because it's great, dude. You guys are
Yeah,
a
we had
blast.
you can check out
Episode
Thatcher's episode. It was
number-
like three ago.
3 ago.
So like 29,
episode 29.
I think.
Yeah, we talked a lot of shit. I noticed you edited some stuff out, and I was a little disappointed.
Well, there's some stuff, I still want to have a career.
I was making subtle
Oh, I
racist
edited
jokes.
some stuff you said?
Yeah.
Oh, because normally I just edit stuff I say.
No. I noticed because we were doing the whole stereotype thing.
Oh, yeah.
I went on the stereotype
yeah.
rant. I was like, Asians are bad at driving. Italians are hairy, greasy hair. We did all that whole.
Right. I thought
Blacks
I
are
left,
allowed in movie theaters.
I don't remember.
We did some whole thing. I was like, what stereotypes? That's that we were doing this whole And
Right.
I was like, I noticed. I was like, oh shit. I like later on. I was like, oh shit. I noticed that was missing. But I get it.
Sometimes you just gotta read the kitchen.
Listen, cancel culture is real.
Yeah, I mean, let's face
Hey.
it. I
Cancel culture is real. And with that being said, Trump 2024. Fuck yeah.
Quality content.
Hey.